Right, well, we all have regrets in life, and this is certainly one of mine. I took this in part exchange about 6 months ago with a chap from... Christ, I can't think of his name. The place, Isle of Man. That's the place, the Isle of Man. And it's always a little bit, is this going to be okay when it arrives? And I sort of took his word for it, and well, let's just say that it's not kind of what I was expecting. It's been sat in the yard, just being used for storage for the last 6 months, so I thought, hey, does someone want a big project? I'm hoping they do, because it's for sale, and I think it's going to be a good price, but it needs a hell of a lot of work. But what a cool van this could be if it was done. It's running the 2.95 cylinder with the automatic transmission and only 84,000 miles. It's a twin wheel configuration on the back. It's a medium wheelbase, so it's a I'm reading out a lot of facts right now, but it's a 4.6 ton. But it is a medium wheelbase, so it certainly could be downrated, because I imagine the unladen weight is something like 2.1, 2100 kilos. So that's something worth keeping in mind. If you haven't acquired your license before 1997, you can't drive it presently. You could get it downrated. So it looks a hell of a lot better in the photos, isn't it? Like everything. It needs a lot of welding. The chassis is good, so it's just more cosmetic on the body panels and places like that. But the guy that I had it off has sort of, got a paintbrush out and made it look quite good. So in the photos, I can only apologise, it looks alright, but in person, things like this sticky tape is probably covering up some nasty holes. So just bear in mind, if you don't know a welder, or you aren't a welder, I'd certainly be looking at doing a course, or looking at another van, because this is one hell of a welding project. But ultimately it would make a fantastic van. They are renowned as being one of the most reliable vehicles of all time, 2.9ers by the way. And of course, 84,000 miles really isn't a lot for one of these, so who's going to buy this? Someone that wants to take on a project. It could go for export, who knows. It's always interesting to see. So inside, spec-wise, what have we got? Let's have a jump over to the driver's seat. Slash her up. Right, by the way, the foot pedal goes straight to the floor. So there's a leak in the system somewhere. At the listed price, I won't be doing that. Obviously we have got workshops here, so this is something we can do, but ideally I just want to get rid of this van. What have we got? So we got front blues that are no longer here, rear blues are no longer here. This thing here makes a noise. I think that was for the additional screen wash, because this was of course a Riot van before. It's got air conditioning up here, so it's got one of the Ebbs battery evac systems in it. That all seems to be working. It's relatively cold, not sure if it's ice cold, but it still works. And then you've got lights and stuff like that in the back. Like I said earlier on in the video, it has been used as a storage van by the guys that work here. So please excuse that. Oh, let's jump around. Oh, the outside lights work as well. If anyone's looking for like a go-kart, you know how to get one of these in as well. Water tank for a camper. But yeah, it's got windows throughout. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of selling this one. And of course, I suppose the other thing that's worth mentioning is it is registered to the Isle of Man. So there is a little bit of work involved if you want to get it registered in the UK. Once again, that's something that I don't really want to do, but I have done it before if you want some advice. So, in conclusion, it's a fucking incredible prospect, but that's all it is. It's a prospect, it's a dream. At the minute, it's a pile of garbage. It did drive from the port, so wherever the port is from the Isle of Man to here in Derbyshire, so it's had a good run. It seems to be okay in that respect, but with it being sat here, it's deteriorated even more, and it needs a hell of a lot of work. As always, any inspection welcome. You're more than welcome to visit, check it out, see what you think. But yeah, that's it pretty much. I hope you found this video informative, and I hope you want to buy this fucking van. Thank you.